What's up, guys? Hooty hoo. Okay, I'm letting you know we're going to play. I did it last night, but I did it kind of late in the live. So we're going to do it tonight. We're going to do it to it. Sending out everyone says they never get notified I'm here. So I'm trying to start going through this list of names that pop up when I type in my ABCs. S. There we go. So, okay. I sent out some. Hey, everyone. What's up? What's up? Hey, Jesse. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Mariana. You're actually here. Yay, Mariana made it. What's up, Danira? Hi, gorgeous. Okay. Somebody tell Jennifer I'm here. Y'all. So, I made a big mess last night. Hey, Lanny. What's up, Brandy? Let me tell Jennifer. Let our more regulars know. Okay. I think I did. What's up, guys? Hey, Mimi. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Misty. What's up, my lovelies? Okay, so, y'all, I epoxied this to my table last night. Oh, my gosh. What's up, Jennifer? Bonnie. Hi, honey. What's up, my other Jennifer? Hey, Jessica. Jennifer, I'm going to show them how I fixed the Harry Potter cup last night. Y'all, I accidentally epoxied my nut to the table. My ball. I epoxied my ball to the table, so now I'm just pulling off the pieces. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Mom. Hey, Jason. Y'all, I epoxied this to the frickin' table last night. Look at me. I'm not late. I know, Stacy. Finally. What's wrong with you? Frickin' dog over there. Jennifer, it was a hot mess last night. I was trying to get stuff going. Hey, Diana. Breathe. Lola. I don't know what she's trying to do. Hey, Mimi. Got your invite. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to make sure I send them out. I've been productive today. Made tool molds and birthday cards. Nice, Danira. My legs kill. Went for my first run ever. Ran a 1.5 miles. Well, look at you, overdoer. Jennifer, I went for a mile. If I'm running, if you ever, I don't even run in my nightmares. I don't even run in my nightmares. Y'all, you ever see me running, you better freaking run too, because something is coming right behind me. It's gonna be like the apocalypse behind me or something. Because eventually I'm just gonna stop and go, I'm a casualty. Just mark me down. What is your deal? Babe. Babe. Lola. My dog is freaking out. Sorry. Yeah, my dog is freaking out behind me. Okay, I think I got it all off the stick. My nut is dirty. Rub the puppy's chest. Come here, Lola. Relax. Come here. Come here. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Mitch. She's always my special one. Husband went to the ER to find what's going on. Oh, no, Jessica. I'm hoping he's okay. Hey, Mandy. Sorry, guys. I'm having to rub my dog. Shh. Lola. It's okay. It's okay. Why can't they just sneeze like normal people? Well, I had to go to Lambert's today. All that talk about their thrower rolls made me hungry. Yes, Sheila. I want a thrower roll. I know. Bless you. Please don't sneeze on me. You okay now? Sorry, y'all. This is a weird... It's called collapsed trachea. You put one hand over one nostril. Y'all, now I got my finger up my dog's nose. Hold on. Melissa suggested nose and the finger over the fucking nose. Now she's licking my hand. My other dog wants to know what's wrong with her. Okay, are we good? Well, I finally made it live. Yes. And I'm sitting here giving CPR to a dog. Baby first, yeah. I gotta take care. I guess she just wanted attention. She's like, no, Mom, you can't be live. I'll sit here and act like I can't breathe. Oscar does this. I put my finger in front of his nose to block the air, forces them to breathe through their mouth and clears. Well, that worked, but now my finger has dog boogies on it. You okay? You're all right now. Little snot. I've had 75 Russians over the years, and they all... Dang, girl, 75? Like Melissa over here, overkill. I've had this many. Okay, guys, now let's get to business. She's okay. I'm going to show you the molds that we did. A lot of you had... It was already real late. So we're going to do another one tonight so everyone can see me do it. And then I'm going to show you the new epoxy I got in. So I told you guys, what's today? Thursday. We talked about it, what? I can't remember. Brachiosulfic dogs. Look at you with your big words, guys. Look at Bonnie's big word. I don't even know how to say it out loud. Yeah, Jennifer. So we're going to play with it tonight. Here's the one we made last night together, you guys. So what I did is we put the mica powders in the little slots. Then I did the gold mica all around it to kind of give the glass an effect. Hey, Tina. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Sandy. And then I put... this glitter from Glitter Chimp called Glass Ceiling. It has like, it's a different cut. So it's mixology. It's like a glass shard cut. And I know like this is not the best light for it. Maybe you'll see it now. I changed the light. So it's this one. Like you know. I say it like you know. Okay? This one's pretty. Hi, Chloe. Jennifer, Sophia watching? Hi, Sophia, if she's watching with Mom. Okay, so... But it gave it like this glass-like effect behind it, which I'm really digging. You see that? It gave it a really good glass touch. The gold did kind of overtake it. So I might try to clean it up this time. What's a straw topper? So Ophelia, and I hope I said that right. Please tell me I didn't just butcher your name. It goes on top of, let me see, I got a straw. So right here, like my large Pepsi from Taco Bell, because they have bomb Pepsi mix, you guys. Just bomb. And this is a straw topper. So it has a little hole in the middle. These ones are bigger. So these three pieces are together, and this makes a really thick like my thighs straw topper. And then these are the side pieces, and I will try to hold this together. Hey, Jen, and create the box. I make no freaking promises that it that it works. So it'll look like a sandwich. You hear me? It'll have a sandwich effect. Think a Subway and the sides go to the side. And this side goes over here. But when I hold it, it doesn't stay. But you'll see the effect. And then the straw would go in here. Okay? So these straw toppers are a lot thicker. Look at this thing. They're a lot bigger. I'm not having a good night with vinyl. Mandy, vinyl and me, we hate each other. We do. I can't do vinyl on live. Like when I was trying to weed the Beetlejuice crap, I had to do it off camera because I was about to throw it across the room. Yeah, I know. Was asking of that. Was a straw topper. Oh, yeah, hun. This is a straw topper. And it works like that. It has a little hole in the middle when you put all these pieces together. And it'll look like this. And then it'll just go over the straw like this. So that is how that's going to work, guys. It is huge, girl. But it's so freaking cute. And the great thing about this is, you guys, we can totally do a blue rose. It does not have to be exactly Beauty and the Beast. Instead of a red or a pink rose, I want to try a blue rose tonight. What y'all think? And I don't know if I'll do a gold side. I do have a gray mica powder that could work as silver. Maybe. Yeah, it is super cute though. What do you guys think about doing it as a blue rose tonight? Sheila, just like how I had it. Sandwiched together. So you'll take your one piece, take your two sides, and we're going to glue it together tonight. Okay? And it'll make this, it'll have a slot for your straw. Yeah, they would make cute ornaments for trees. Girl, now you got me thinking outside the box. So we'll do a blue one tonight. And I'll try to see if I can get a silver around the siding. But that's how that'll go together. And I'm still going to do that glitter background because I love it. And I'm going to show you guys, we're going to use a new epoxy tonight. Shocker. I got the little sample bottles from a little extra. So we're going to play with ALE tonight and see how it smells, how it dries, and stuff like that. Also, guys, hint, hint, we're going to be doing a rhinestone cup soon. What? Rhinestone cup. What? Yep. We're going to do that thing. We're going to do rhinestone. Rhinestone. Okay, that's what I was wondering, how it was helped. Yeah, I will show you how we're going to epoxy it together tonight. Last night, I sealed the storyboard cup. I cracked it. I cracked the stinking thing. But I sealed the crack. And it should be okay. We'll see. Because I about threw it against a freaking wall. Yeah. So we're going to try rhinestone cup soon. I heard Ailey is a 15-minute work. Jennifer, that's why we're using it for a mold. We're going to test it in the mold. Just enough to mix it up, see how it works, see if we like it, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you the cup that we did the glitter on last night. I did the second glitter layer last night. I am not feeling the black line. Okay. So what I'm going to do, Sophie, move. Move. Get up. Get up. Let me see where I put it. Anyway, we're going to do, why is it when I'm looking for something, I can't freaking find it? Here it is. We're going to do, I'm going to leave the black glitter line alone. I did not like it. So we're going to do, I'm going to finish this off and seal it. And then I'm going to do an opal strip down the middle. Okay? In vinyl. Jennifer, I told Jennifer, I was like, I'm not feeling the black. Well, we're going to attempt it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've been wanting to because I'm all about the bling. I'm a lot more extra than I seem. So you are not having luck. No, since I had to remake it, I'm not. Joanne, it freaking hates me. Thank you for explaining that topper. I was confused and afraid to try it. You're welcome, Diana. We're going to glue it together tonight and we're going to make a second one. But as far as this glitter cup goes, this is going to get an opal stripe down the side because I wasn't feeling the black. But here's the Beauty and the Beast side, which is Gorge Honeycomb from Glitter Chimp. And then this is the Little Mermaid side. It's red, green, and purple. It's red, green, and purple. And this is going to be the Little Mermaid side. You can really see all of the colors up close and personal in person. It's really hard to show on, for some reason, on camera. But it's gorge, guys. I have never gotten a glitter from Glitter Chimp I wasn't happy with. And this is a Strawbler, so there's nothing on the bottom. But I'm really, really happy with this. We're going to do an opal strip down the side for the split instead of the black glitter. I was not feeling the black. I want to keep this light and princessy, so we're going to do opal strip, opal vinyl down the middle. So let's do this. We're going to mix the new epoxy and play with it. We'll see how it goes. And we'll mix the glitter inside of it, all that. And we'll use the epoxy. Now, granted, many people seal these straw toppers differently. Okay. Some people use glue, like the E6000, stuff like that. I am going to epoxy them together because epoxy is a natural sealer. It's basically, we seal all of it together to make this. So I'm going to use epoxy to seal them together and we'll see. This isn't for anyone. This is just to play with. And if I can fix this and glue it together myself, then hell, it's mine. I will make more for orders, but this one's mine. Okay, let's get to playing. Let me grab my micas. Now, I don't have anything like any special micas ordered from anywhere. A lot of great places sell micas, but my particular micas are in a box from Amazon because that was the first time I ever bought them. So, and it's just the same ones they use to color soap, all of that stuff. And it has 50 colors. No black. Yeah, I wasn't feeling the black anymore, Evener. Evener is not a freaking word. I don't know why I said Evener. But I was so mad I glued my ball to the table, you guys. Brandy, how much would you charge for that topper? So Brandy, we talked about this last night when I did do it. This one takes a lot more time because it's really detailed. You have to get the powder and the brushes really up in here, and then you want to try to clear it out and keep it as clean as you can. So I would charge a little more for this style straw topper than I would for, say, the 3D mold. So this one I would say costs more than this one because it's a lot more detail. It's a lot more work. But that's just me. So I charge, oh, I can't even remember. I think 3 or 5 for these. And typically now for a cup order, I will just toss it in as like a little extra. Similar to doing a keychain for them. Do people sell straw toppers? Yes, people still, Yes, people sell straw toppers. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. Y'all, I'm loving this rose. Look at this rose with the glass shards from last night. Look how gorgeous this is. And y'all know my face isn't dirty. I got bit by a mosquito last night on the porch. Right there. It freaking hurts. I was gifted one of the mica sets in a craft swap. Mine are Mr. Nola's and I love them. Yeah, I just haven't got more micas. I don't use micas enough to go and purchase another set. But I'm loving this rose. Look, it's like a glass one. It's gorge. And it's that opal, so it shines like pink. I'm really happy with this. That one's gorge. And then I made another seashell for the beach cups. So let's do the mica powders and we'll do the details for this. I'm going to show you guys how I did it last night. So that way it's not like one whole long live you have to like search through. We'll have another one totally dedicated to using these kinds of straw toppers. And anytime you get a straw topper, you guys, this is going to be the same basic way of using them. And I will show you what I'm talking about to fill in all of the little crevices and details of this. So let me get my paint brushes. And I used about For the epoxy part filling that straw topper mold, I mixed 40 mLs and I didn't even use it all. So you could and some straw topper molds, they vary. But one of our, Kayla gave me a great idea to remember it. They make great ice cube molds. Like if you want a cool ice cube, make like a rose ice cube. That would be neat. And then you can measure how much water you put in it to figure out how much epoxy you would use. So I got my paint brushes. So I have a really, really fine tipped one. Okay, and then I have a little bit bigger ones. Could one half of that mold be made into a keychain? Oh, well, I just love that mold. Yeah, Jennifer, it could. Like if you wanted just this part and to drill a hole through the top and make it a keychain, you guys, you totally could. That's a great idea, Jennifer. And you even have this perfect little top. I'm trying to make sure it focuses. This perfect little area right here at the top that you could drill a hole through and make this a keychain. That's a great idea, Jennifer, and a good thing to point out. So if you guys get these and you don't want a really thick straw topper, these make great keychains, even though it's not back to back. So say you could even glue this to, seal this together, okay? Seal this whole thing together, and then there's your keychain. There's one other way to do it. There's all kinds of ways to use these things, guys. Be different, and like somebody said, a Christmas ornament, there you go. There's your tree ornament. Which now I'm going to have to freaking make one. So I'm going to have a ton of these. And I'm going to get more of these tomorrow. Because Glitter Chimp restocks tomorrow, so you know what I'm doing. And hint, hint, Stacy has a live tomorrow night for glitter sales. Y'all hit up Stacy's, use the group discount code, get you some glitter. There you go, Stacy. There's your shout out. I was told I should stop making cups because I'm not good at... Crystal, that's baloney, and don't you listen to nobody that tells you that. Who do I got to go to and beat up? You tell me. Because that's malarkey. Get out of here with that nonsense telling somebody they need to quit something they like doing. Where'd you get that mold? Glitter Chimp? Yes. Girl, Brandy, Glitter Chimp is my addiction. It's terrible, but it is. I ain't gonna lie. That's my addiction, and I'm sticking with it. I have an addiction to Southern Sassy Sparkles. Love your sparkle, too. Glitter Chimp. And your mother-in-law. Girl, don't. Now, that's the only difference. My mother-in-law loves my cups. She loves seeing them. She's really, really supportive, as well as my mom. But, girl, that's why I would just... throw it off your shoulder and be like, I don't need your opinion. Didn't ask for it. Keep it to yourself. Yes, I do, Brandy. Girl, addiction. I have hard glitter addictions. Going hard. I got a job just to feed my... Yes. And yes, Stacy has Sezzle now, guys. Stacy has Sezzle. Me too. I haven't bought glitter from anyone else. Actually, one place, but I wasn't as happy, honestly. Yeah, I know, Brandy. You need to check out Stacy's stuff at Southern Sassy Sparkles, our sponsor, or one of them. She has amazing stuff, and she's got a sale tomorrow night showcasing new glitters. And she takes Sezzle, which takes payments for big so if we go and spend like a bunch of money on some glitter, she takes payments. That's what Sezzle's for. So get you some glitter, girl, and rub it all over that wound from Miss... Oh, that's not even... Rub it all over yourself. Get you it, Brandy, because hers are amazing. I used Southern Sassy on this one right here. My Dr. Seuss, look at her fire pit. Brandy, you won't go wrong. Southern Sassy Sparkles. Somebody dropped the link for Brandy. Use our group discount code, girl. 15% off. She's got a live sale tomorrow. New glitters, take Sezzle. What else do you need? What else do we need? My son's over there judging me. Nice. Southern Sassy Sparkle Glitter is fabulous. It sure is. Yes, Brandy, get you some. We have them and the Millers from Love Your Sparkle 2. And they're amaze balls. I use their glitter for this one. For my Tacket, Who I Am. This is from Love Your Sparkle 2. So a lot of my cups, girl. Oh man, it's over. What's the code? Drop her the code, Brandy. Oh, 10% off. Yeah, there you go. 10% off. Southern Sassy Sparkles. Hit it up. Drop her the code. Girl, get you some, Lisa. Y'all, you can't go wrong with that. She has got amazing stuff. Stacy rocks the house. And she's got a sale tomorrow showing new stuff. You can't go wrong. Them and Taylor, the Millers at Love Your Sparkle 2. So we said blue, right? We said blue. So here's brown for the stem, green for the leaves. Where's my blues? I have a blue called Blue Rose. Where's it at? There it is. Ooh, look at this blue. Ooh. Thanks, Jason. For real. Fast shipping. Our sponsors, you guys, we are so lucky. We have two amazing, amazing glitter sponsors. And don't get me wrong, I am a glitter chimp addict, but it's great having other places because they sell out so fast. And you guys, there's glitter from so many great places with great prices because I am cheap as hell. Well, in certain areas, I'm cheap as hell. And I love getting great glitter at a great price, and having a discount code, you guys, with our sponsors is fabulous. That's why we work to build this group. Now let's get to brushing. I need paper. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get some paper in it. No, I know that doesn't go together. I gotta flick it. Oh, there you go. 15% off at Stacy's Southern Sassy Sparkles. 10% off at Love Your Sparkle 2. Yes, and like Jason just pointed out, we also have Geisha Glimmer. And there's Glitter Craze with Tammy. Amaze Balls. Okay, let's get to playing. Oh, wait, I forgot gray. We're going to try to make silver. Oh, yes. And like Sandy said, if you need turners, check out Basic Ass Turners. And I can say that because it's part of the name. Okay, don't get offended. They are amazing. The Godwins, Catherine and Dale, amazing. I just won, and I paid for one spot in their waffle. They do giveaways all the time. Go join them. Giveaways. I just won a Turner on their giveaway. I paid for one spot, and I won a Turner. So y'all need to go and join Basic Ass Turners. They're always doing giveaways on their Turners. And join. I wanted gold or gray. There's gray. I might put a little sparkle in it and make it like silver. What do y'all think? Think I could turn this gray and put a little of that epoxy additive and make it silver? Like a sparkle silver? Yes or no? Or should I just do gold? I still have the gold. Which the gold is right here. I might just do gold around the rim again. And if you didn't want the glitter background, you guys, you could totally do just the clear epoxy to make it like glass. You wouldn't even need to do the glitter background, but I love the shards give it that definition. What group, Jennifer? The silver. Yeah, I'm thinking silver for the blue. I'm thinking this combo. So the blue, the brown is for the stem. And then I could put a little epoxy additive. Christina, better late than never. Yeah, so I'll do a little epoxy additive in with the gray. I also have another gorgeous blue. I don't know. I'm going to debate. So I'm going to add a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Hey, Laura. Christina, we're playing with the straw topper again because lots of people missed it. She cussed through the entire thing. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Honest to God, I curse way too much than I should, and it's a really bad habit. So I've actually curbed it being live because I try my hardest to make sure that you can watch this and your kids are around you and they're not hearing someone just curse the whole time. Even though my kids hear me curse a lot. But I am not y'all, so I try not to say a bunch of bad words, especially with the little kids that that like to watch with their family. So I try to make it more family friendly. What group did you, except the past couple of times, we've been a little adult. We've definitely been adult. Oh, you did fall asleep? What group did you say to go join? Jennifer, it was Basic Ass Turners, and that's the name of the group for the Turners. And they do giveaways all the time. My phone is about to die. Do you have a tutorial on this? Brandy, yes. I did it last night and we'll do it again. This will be saved to the group. So if your phone dies, it will still be on the page. And on our YouTube, guys. Go to YouTube and type in the name of our group, Tumblr Time with Helen. My name and our YouTube page will pop up. If you hit subscribe, you will get to see and get notifications every time a new video is added. Yes, Jennifer. Every time a new video is added. And then all of my previous tutorials are there too. For the beach cups, the rainbow swirl, the Dr. Seuss cup, all of them are on there. The storyboards. Okay, great. Awesome. Well, Brandy, I just try. I do my best and that's all I guarantee. I don't guarantee perfection whatsoever. Be right back. Going to go join. Okay, let's play. So we're going to do the rose first. Let me make sure this is clean. Yeah, it popped out clean enough. And there's no spare glitter in here. And then I will mix the gray and the epoxy additive in a little cup. Night, Brandy. What was the name again of the white glitter that looked like glass? Diana, this is called Glass Ceiling from Glitter Chimp, okay? And it's cut like mirror shards. It's just a mixology glitter, and it's an opal. But I do have something similar because I don't think it's in stock. From Stacy. Debutante. And I know Love Your Sparkle too. Both of our glitter sponsors have something super, super similar you could use. And I know they have it in stock. I would have to go through all of these bags to tell you which ones are for which. But I know Debutante and some others from Stacy will work just the same. But this is the one I have from them. But I can't guarantee it's in stock. So that's why I'm telling you check our sponsor sites and then you can use your code. Because I'm all about savings. Yeah, and Jason typically stays really good with uploading our videos. Ashley, she did it one. Tumblr 101. Well, that's why Jason's fabulous. I thought I was watching a comedy show. I also thought she was hilarious. Oh, I love watching the ones on there too. I do. And then some of them are freaking hilarious. But I do try because I know some of my members watch with their really, really young kids. So that way nobody feels like they have to run for headphones. So don't breathe hard on this thing because you're going to blow it everywhere. And I did that last night. So we're just going to tap it over the little cracks. Okay. And I will show you. I just got it on that fine tip brush. And I'm dipping it in the powder. And this powder is called Blue Rose. I got it on Amazon. I got like 50 colors for I don't remember how much because it's been a while. I was trying to make a chore list for Abby. She wants to earn money. Well, I didn't realize how I priced her chores by the end of the week. She'd be making 30 bucks. Yeah, you might have to redo that. I don't remember earning $30 a week. That's funny. Y'all, so I got the notification today from my kids at school that when school starts back up here in San Antonio, at least for North Side, I don't know if you got it, Christina, that they will start with full distance learning, and then they will see after Labor Day if they're going to open the campuses. Oh, crap. I just dropped this. Nothing curse. I'm telling a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a lady who dropped blue powder in her straw topper mold because she breathes too hard. I seen when the spider happened. It was funny that night. Okay. Now there's going to be blue where I don't need blue. No judging. Hey guys, quick question. Nothing to do with the live. Can you apply a water slide to canvas? I don't know, Lanny. I don't know how it would adhere to that kind of material. I don't see why not if it dries properly. So now I'm just sitting here dropping powder over the blue. Now after you drop it in like this, see that? You're going to tap any extra out. Because you don't want that. So now this rose is blue. Harder to see. Blue balls. I am not. I mean, I could probably dip it in there and get a blue ball. I am not Picasso. I make no promises. I thought my kids weren't listening because they were on their iPads, and then my son asked what hanky panky was. Jennifer, I know my kids are like that too. I'll be watching something and they're sitting there on their tablets, whatnot, and I'm like, oh, they ain't paying attention to what I'm listening to. They do. And they always want to ask, what was that, Mom? What were they talking about? None of your business? Mind your business? What they were talking about. They ain't talking to you. Okay. They never... Yeah, I know. Girl, that's like... That must be like a rule for kids. Like, I ain't gonna listen when you want me to listen. I'm gonna listen when you don't want me listening. Okay. So... Slap it. Slap that on the floor. Not singing the rest of that. Okay, so it'll look like this. And I mean, there's no way you're going to get this with completely clean lines. Just not happening. Hey, Christy. What's up, my Paula Juice friend? No, I'm probably going to end up like with a blue nose. So I just want to experiment with this. I'm going to try to wipe this area right here. I'm going to wipe out that blue area that I dropped it in. You could probably, now I'm going to tell you this in all honesty just to try. If you did not want, use a Q. Girl, that's what you know what? I thought about that earlier. And then I forgot. You just reminded me. Nicholas, bring me a Q-tip, a couple of them from upstairs. Y'all, I thought about that earlier. Blue nose is better than a brown nose. Not really. Because if I could say out loud what I was referencing to in my brain for a blue nose, you wouldn't say that. It's a Papa Smurf song. I don't know if anybody would know the reference I'm referencing to. Thank you. Go ahead. You have clothes on this time.
Hello.
So what I'm going to do is I'm taking the Q-tip and I'm going to try to wipe off all this excess. See if it gets rid of the unnecessary parts. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? That Papa Smurf song? Nobody knows? Come on. Some of y'all have got to know which one I'm talking about. It was like on E-Bomb's World when we were kids-ish. When we were once kids. And I'm not saying it out loud. Okay. So I kind of wiped it up with the Q-tip. Okay. Now I took, see all of that smear of blue? I tried to clean it up a bit. Can you see that? Where there's just blue within the rose lines itself. Just to try. But like I said, these guys take a lot more time. I'm still a kid at heart. Girl, why do you think I act the way I do? I'm still one too. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid now. Y'all, I freaking miss the toy stores. There's like no legitimate toy stores to go to anymore. I miss that. Like Toys R Us, man. Okay. So I got most of the blue out. Now let's go for green. And this was blue rose. This was that. All right, let's do the green. We'll see how this goes, and then we're going to play with that epoxy. But I know a lot of people have been seeing these straw topper molds and not knowing how to use them. So I figured this makes it a lot easier. I should have finished with the blue first. Let's finish the blue, because I always forget. There's little pieces of like flower petals down here in the bottom. So we're going to add blue to them too. Okay, so I got it on that. Y'all, now I can see why Picasso painted the way he did. Because this, I am no professional. Don't claim to be. Any of y'all get these kind of straw hoppers? Yeah, I woke up and I saw the news today. There was a kid in my neighborhood who got shot and they were playing with a gun. I gave up for the night with this decal. Mandy, what kind of decal is it? Y'all, you know what we need to do sometime? How many of you in the group would be interested in doing like a Zoom call? Like where we could all see each other and talk to each other for a change. What do y'all think? Like if we set up like a group thing on the page where all of us could come in and work on a cup together, kind of like what I saw Catherine do. Yeah, right? I think that would be cool. Like a Zoom thing where we could all talk. We would probably all talk at once. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. I mean, Christina, if it wasn't for Corona, I'd be like, come over here and we'll do a live together. I'm doing the Carol Baskin quote with the stripes, and I should have done it differently. Oh, what do you mean? Are you having a problem reading the words or what? There's a 40-minute restriction. We would have to do something quick then, huh, Laura? I got the world's worst cotton balls. We could, yeah, I've seen where they're advertising it. I think that would be cool. Where we could all, and then I could finally meet some of you in some sort of way. Because I feel like you all know who I am, but I don't really get to know you too much like that. Although we all talk continuously. So there's that. Okay. Now green. I did a knockout with the stripes and an offset for the words. It's too big. It's not working the way I want it to. I think I'm just going to do the stripes with the pop. Oh, okay. Just do the stripes epoxy and then do the quote over it with the offset. That would be a good idea. I got to do, I got to spray paint a cup tonight for a Houston Astros cup, and it can't have any glitter on it. And I'm also going to show you guys the Harry Potter cup I fixed. I showed you the crack. Does everybody remember the crack I showed you? And I'm going to show you how I fixed it. I did it last night. I think we should set something like that up. What do you think, Jason? Should we set something like that up? Okay. There's the green. And I'll show you guys. Smack that. Is that a Beauty and the Beast? Yes, Christy, it is. This one's a blue one. I did a pink one last night. This is the pink one. And this is going to be blue. Trying to clean up the green. Okay. There's the green, there's the blue. And I cleaned it up so it's not as like retarded looking. I need that mold. Where did you get that? Christy, I got it from Glitter Chimp. Is that glitter? What is holding it in? Laura, it is mica powders. Really, really fine colored. So you can't really, and it goes really good and finely into the cracks. You see that? So then when you pull it out, it's similar to this, where it's colored like that. For sure, my husband glitter sticks to everything. Yes, it does. My husband wears it well. Girl, so does mine. I think mine swears it's what's stuck in his eyeball. I really love how it came out. But like I said, these are a lot of detail work. A lot of detail work, guys. So I'm going to make sure I get a good brown in this one because the brown didn't really show up real well on that one. Okay, so the brown is good. I have a stitch straw topper that is in pieces. Haven't tried it yet. Laura, we're going to glue the other one together. Glue it. We're going to epoxy it together. I'll show you how we're going to do it. Okay, and then you can do the same thing with the stitch if that one works like that. You can use the same exact effect. So all I'm doing to really clean up the lines, guys, is I have this little wet wipe. You could use a baby wipe, whatever you have. And I'm cleaning up the lines so I don't have as much like smeared effect as I did in the last one we did. Just to see if it looks any different. If I try to clean these lines up. You know what I mean? Okay. So there's the brown, there's the blue, there's the green. Now we're going to try, I have a 3D diamond one and a sunflower one. That's as far as I went with the straw toppers. So like I have the 3D ones like this, like my rose is 3D. And then I just got one like this. And I wanted to try it out and see if I could assemble it properly before I went and bought a ton of them. Because I didn't know how much time this was going to end up taking for me. And I want to get a little more blue on the rose. I think I wiped off too much because I want the petals to still look blue. So I'm going to put more blue on the petals themselves. And you're going to tap out any extra powder, you guys. So I've got most blue just right on the the flower. So I'm going to try it on this one too. And I'm going to really dust it off. These ones definitely take a lot more time. Your rose is much deeper. That one I didn't even fill all the way, Laura. My other ones are bigger too. Like if I fill it. I'm going to do the same with those little bottom flower petals. Okay, that's good. So now we'll work with the gray. You don't always fill it completely. Tap out any extra. Now the rose definitely has more blue to it on the petals, but not smeared around it. Now the green and the brown are filled, but not smeared. I'll show you both sides. What do you guys think? Dang, Mom. So now we'll mix up that silver. Yes, that's why I got one. I'm not sure how well this Strasbourg is going to do for me though. Well, Christine, it might just be that a lot of people don't know about them. That's why I'm kind of giving them away with cups the same way I do keychains. Is for that fact that then they're kind of out there, and then the more and more people see them, oh, I didn't know you could have a straw topper like that, or you could take this and not glue it together, like Jennifer said, and make it a keychain. You could just take one side of this and make it into a keychain. I don't, Melissa, I was thinking instead of the gold, I'm going to make a silver. You know what I mean? Gold will look good, but I'm really thinking silver just to try something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little gray powder in this cup and then add a little of my epoxy additive dust in it. Yeah, Christy, that's what I'm doing. It's similar to making, I usually make keychains, initial keychains with my cups and send them out. Sometimes it just depends on the cup and if I remember to do it, you know, because sometimes I freaking forget. I'll be like, oh yeah, there's this mold I made for this cup that I already sent because I'm a ding dong and I forgot. So we're going to take a little of the gray mica powder. Just a little bit like this. We're going to mix it with our nut. And we're going to take some You Make It Easy epoxy additive. What's up? And I mean just a smidge of the glitter. Just to kind of give it a little something, something. Ooh, you guys, that's pretty. That's pretty. Hold up, you make molds? Why have we not seen that live? What do you mean? I've made a live where I do the molds. Are you talking about like I use silicone to make it or something? Because I've done live where I do the keychain molds. Somewhere, somehow, I know I do have one. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I don't know if you can see the sparkle in this, but it's really gorgeous. Probably can't see it. I know it's there. I can see it. I would add this to my entire bag of gray, but I don't know. Regina! Okay, guys. So I put the epoxy additive into this gray. And now it's definitely more silver. It's got that, let me see if I can wipe it on this and you guys can see. Can you see the sparkle on that? No, probably not. Probably have to wipe it on paper. Let me see. Can you see that? It's got more silver in it now. Yeah, that's what I was going for, Christy. It'll have a really soft sparkle to it. Oh, you do see it? Okay. So now we're going to add it. And I'm trying to control how it's going in. Give myself a little more light. Well, good job. It's shimmering. Y'all, this is super detailed work. Can you kind of see the silver at the top? Oh yeah, you can see that. See that? And then at the side. I ordered some of that ALE epoxy. Should be here tomorrow. Yes, that's what we're going to try tonight, Christy. I got my sample bottles today. We're going to try it with the mold just to see. And then we'll clean up in the inside. Is that silver and epoxy? No, this is just silver mica. And I'm brushing it in the outline of the glass. Okay. Can you see the silver? They did not have the samples. I just got the small 8-ounce bottles. Well, that works too, Christy. That works too. So I'm going to clean up the inside because I don't want a ton of silver on the inside. Because that happened on the gold. So I'm going to try to do the opposite on this. Okay, so I cleaned that up some. Now we'll do the silver on the other side. And then I'm going to brush it up on the sides and I'll show you. And I will also add it to the sides of the connection pieces. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try the ALE. I'm excited about it. Just to try something else. For, I know my viewers that have issues with Amazing, or just good to see what options we have out there, guys, to play with. So there's the silver in each one. You guys can see that now, huh? Yeah. And then we're going to clean it up in the middle, just to see if it'll make a difference or not when we pull it. And I'm going to brush it up the sides now. And it may make a difference when we pull it. It may not. Oh, I messed up the blue. Darn it. Oh, you have ALE? So you do use it? I think that's going to be my brand tumbler supplier is starting to sell. Oh, really, Bonnie? At least you'll be able to find what you need then. Okay. Clean my brush. No contamination. And we're going to take the silver and we're going to go up the sides. So see how the sides of this have gold? That's what we're going to do. Nice. So the sides of this will have a silver shine. Okay, now I'll show you. I brushed the silver up on the sides. It's kind of hard to see, but I did do it. So now I'm going to do it to this side. Then we'll mix our epoxy and call this good with the glitter. So we had to go out today for, y'all, we had to go out for spray paint. I don't know why, but any more going out for anything, I had to drive because, you know, Matt's eyeball is all swollen. He can't drive, but he won't let me go in the store. Y'all, the people I see out anymore, I'm like, quarantine has been going so long, people forgot how to get dressed to go to a store. Everywhere people dress like they're going to Walmart now. Like, that is the only way I could actually describe it. Now I can't tell which side I started on and which side I stopped on. Okay. Does that epoxy smell? Sorry if you said. My son came and dumped his laundry off. No, Sheila, we haven't tried it yet. It does have a lot of really warm atmosphere and people put in more. Yeah, that's what I've heard about KS resin too. Christina, yeah, you know what I mean. It's like people forgot how to get dressed. We had to run to the Lowe's over in Alamo for the spray paint for the Houston Astros Cup. And I swear to God, I'm sitting in the car and I'm just looking at people and I'm like, people done forgot how to get dressed since quarantine, because some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, did you forget to put on pants? Oh no, those are your shorts? I didn't know those were shorts. I thought they were underwears. Like, did you walk out of the house without your pants again? Oh, you do behind all, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I'm not, Christina. I'm over in West Creek. Off the Petrenko. Y'all, I'm sitting here telling everybody where I'm at. Come for me. Y'all, I'm hard to kidnap, so. Where'd you get the Beauty and the Beast straw topper? This mold, Brandy, I got from Glitter Chimp. But there's a lot of places that sell the same molds. So really, you just gotta go and look and kind of search. But this particular one was from there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Christina. That's right. All right, I'm going to clean the middles of these. See if I can control. And I mean, probably not. This powder is a lot more loose than the gold was, it seems. But I was breathing in so much of that gold powder last night. I think my lungs are coated. Yeah, Christina, that's where Matthew, my oldest, is starting. Online. Okay, guys. I'm just dumping that on the other piece of paper, the tray underneath me. So, I don't know if you can see the silver. You probably can. But we got the silver on. Hey, Shirley. So now we're going to mix the epoxy and the glitter. Okay. Let's do our new epoxy, you guys. About to find out if it smells. That's for sure. Did everybody see my post of that video last night? Did anyone see it? Come on, y'all had to see it. I posted it right after I got off last night. Because here they are. Gotta put on the condom. The hand. Shirley, you gotta try it. And now we're gonna glue the other ones two together. I posted the video last night after my live. The one from YouTube, that clip. Girl, you gotta go back on the group and see it. Oh my God, you'll laugh so hard. And it'll remind you of what I'm doing right now. You gotta, Joanne, you guys need to go on the group page, find the video post I shared of this YouTube clip, and it'll remind you of what I was calling these hand condoms for. You guys will die laughing. So we're gonna mix, let me get a bigger mixing cup. Stacy, you did? Oh. It was hilarious. So we're going to do 30 of this. So 15 of A, 15 of B. And we're going to use the new epoxy. Moment of truth, guys. A is super thick. Oh, you did? It works, right? I don't smell anything. This is taking forever to come out the bottle. Hey, Katie. Okay, there's 15 of A. So I would say that's almost half, a little less than half the bottle for 15 mil of A. It's about half, little less. We're going to do 30 of A and B. 30 altogether, Katie, to fill the straw topper mold. You need to let it sit several minutes before mixing before you use it. Like after I pour them together? Y'all, I already know that I'm like, I don't have to do anything like that with mazing. It's a little extra. ALE. Yes. Okay, so I'll pour A in here, B in here, and then let it sit before I mix it. Oh, after I mix them up. Okay. I don't smell anything with A. So there's that. Mix it up and let it sit. It will help decrease bubbles. Okay. I'm using ALE. We're trying out the epoxy mix I got in the mail today. Ooh, that one did not have a seal on it, you guys. A did, B didn't. B is thinner. I'm not actually smelling anything either with this one. So no smell so far, not guys. I have fish eyes online. Can't fix it. You can fix it, Shirley. No, there's other ones, Katie, that are FDA approved or FDA compliant. I wouldn't necessarily say approved, but that are FDA compliant. I'm not experiencing the smell. There's plenty of types out there, guys. I just typically use Amazing Clear Cast because that's the first I tried. I never had issues with it. I never experienced yellowing, lots of bubbles, fish eyes, anything like that. So that's why I never changed. I'm not feeling any allergic reactions, so that's good news. I mean, so far. I could wake up tomorrow and my face look worse than my husband's, so we'll see. Okay, so that's 15 of A, 15 of B. Now we're going to mix this the same way, slowly and surely. Heat it up as I go, and then she said to let it sit. Hey, Shirley, if that works for you, just use Amazing, hun. You don't have to change epoxy brands. It's not like there's peer pressure out there or anything. Yeah, exactly like Jason said. No epoxy is FDA approved, but it is FDA compliant. There's a difference in that, guys. And automotive ones are not at all. Just saying. So, as I'm mixing, I'm not seeing too much of a difference. I don't experience an odor with this one either. The mixing consistency seems to be about the same. I'm not mixing quickly. Not doing anything different than I normally do. Hold on. Amazing is expensive, but worth it. Surely they are. And most typical epoxies are a little expensive. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So far, nothing really shockingly different. I do plan on trying it on a cup. We're going to prep a, I'm going to, like you're coming and doing it for me. I'll prep a wine cup. I've got some new glitters I want to try out. I want to try the new glitter I got yesterday on a wine cup with the tack it method, just to see if it would shift like a chrome in that sense. I'll show you guys what I mean. And then we'll use the little extra epoxy on the wine glass because they're so small. And try it out. Where did you get your little metal thing? My ball stick. I'm going to solder these 2 balls to my dipstick. And I'm going to make one. I would think it works a lot better than the popsicle. Katie, I never experienced any issues even using popsicle sticks. There are a lot of bubbles. I will note that, but not any more than what I saw when I would mix Amazing. So, there's that. I got this with the glitter order, Katie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So far, so good, guys. If you see my face start swelling up and I'm not noticing, someone tell me. I mean, granted, it's already round. But tell me if you see anything abnormal. Helen, your hair's turning blue. Okay, well then that's a reaction. It seems to soak in the popsicle sticks. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Well, yeah, Katie. I started using a skewer stick from my kitchen. Still no smell. Yeah, Christy. No smell. There is a lot of bubbles. There is a lot of bubbles. Even with me mixing really, really slowly. Maybe I'll mix even slower. But there's a lot of micro bubbles. Since I'm not really putting it on a cup, tonight we'll see how this goes. But there is like a ton. See where it still looks cloudy? Tons of bubbles. Just steal a dipstick. Or yeah, take a dipstick. Just don't get caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That popped a lot of bubbles. The heat right there. But you know, like my mama used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't have a torch. Christy, I don't trust myself having a torch because I would probably set something on fire. Can you mix alcohol ink with epoxy and use it like mica powder? It won't look like mica powder, Vicky. It'll almost look like, I want to say, colored glue. You know where the glue is clear, but it's colored? It would look similar to that. How I did the 3D effect on the beach cups is how it would look. It would not look like mica powder. It would be colored, but it'd be a clear coloring. It wouldn't be like a solid. Okay, it's completely mixed, so now she said to let it sit for a few minutes. And then we'll mix in the glitter. As I throw paint brushes across the room. So what I want to do first is seal, after it sets, I want to seal my straw topper. And I would totally normally use a brush, but I don't have one. So, let's see if I can take a piece of paper. To set this on, to seal, and then we'll seal this together. Need to heat part A. Well, I did set my pool noodle on fire. I was like, oh shit, it went off in a puff. I would do that. I would set something on fire and go breathing on it. Need to heat part A, then stir until mixed, then let set. Okay, so next time I'll only heat A. So I'm letting it sit. Some bubbles have come to the surface. There's still a lot of tiny, tiny ones. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes. But next time I'll just I'll set it in some warm water or something. So when we try it on a wine cup, we'll heat it up first. But so far so good. I'm not experiencing a smell. So similar to Amazing in that way that no smell, no like extreme fumes, anything like that. Tap the cup a little. It's getting better. They are popping as it sits. So that's a plus. I'm going to heat it a little bit more. There's a hair in there. FML. No, like pick it up and tap it down. I'm too impatient for it. I know, right? And this just might be an epoxy, you guys, where you got to kind of play with it, mix it a couple of times, do it a couple of different ways to see what's the best way. But honestly, it's not terrible. It's clearing up. So it might have been that it needed to set a little bit, heat it through. It does look better, but not perfect. I mean, you can see all of the microness in it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to smear on the epoxy to the sides to adhere this straw topper. Then we're going to pour it in that mold with the glitter. So what I might do, see if I could do it on it does. Blame the hair. One-eyed panda, for real. So I'm just taking a cotton swab and adhering it, which probably wasn't a good idea. Just use my finger. So I'm putting epoxy on just this part of the straw topper to adhere it to this piece. And I want to make sure it's nice and flush. And then I'm not going to touch it. Well, I lied. Because I don't want epoxy all over this straw topper. I just want my pieces flush. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Now we're going to do this side. Give us bubbles because there's not as much room to breathe. Yeah, that's true. These are pain, man. Not gonna lie. Because you need to line it up just right. Because then your straw is not gonna go in there. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm not gonna touch that. I will adhere it to these pieces separately because I really want those to adhere properly without me touching it anymore now that they're lined up. I have patience for that. Yeah, I knew Joanne. I'm like, nah, Joanne ain't gonna do it. Okay. Now, let's do this part. Well, now, I mean, all the bubbles are gone, almost. So, it has cleared up some sitting. Now, we're going to adhere, put the glitter in the epoxy, and then pour it in the mold. And we're not using a ton because I don't want an overwhelming effect. I want a soft effect, similar to the last one, where there's just pieces floating in there, but it's still got a glass-like look. Maybe just a smidge more and I'm good. Okay, now we're going to pour it in. I don't think I mixed enough for the sides. Nope. I'm gonna have to mix more, guys. Well, I take that back. Need to make sure this isn't a really flat surface. Okay. Actually, I think I mixed legitimately just enough. Okay. Now I'm just dropping it into this area. So we mixed what, 30? Yeah, we mixed 30, so 30 mLs. Leave a smidge. It's like a dash of garlic at the house. It looks yellow from this angle. What looks yellow? Katie. The straw topper? Because it has gold on the sides. Are you talking about the epoxy? The epoxy. No, it's not yellow. It might be the glitter in it that's making it shine. So okay, so with ALE, can you spritz it with alcohol for your mold to bring out any bubbles, is my question. Yes or no? Can you guys do that? Okay. No, it's not, Katie. Looks pretty clear. So we'll see. So I spritzed a tiny bit of alcohol to bring up any micro bubbles, and I can see them coming to the surface now in the mold. Almost like if you would pour hydrogen peroxide on something. I love my epoxy, and you're enforcing me of how much I love. Well, good, Joanne. At least then I improved everyone's love for something. So this is good. So far, ALE is not terrible. We have not done it on a cup yet. We will do it tomorrow. I'm not hating it. It looks okay. There's a bubble right there. That I popped. Well, it won't go away. Maybe I'll get it to come to the surface more. Okay, guys. So that is that. I've got the rose straw topper molds over here in the corner setting. I'm going to let that cure before I attach the other part, because I don't want to move it around now that it's lined up the way it should be. You can use super glue. You don't have to use epoxy as the way to adhere it. Don't get off here tonight without showing how you... Oh, yeah. It makes your cup look like glass. Well, that's what I'm aiming for, Brandy. We're going to try it on a cup tomorrow. I need to put the silver back that I mixed. We'll try it on a wine glass tomorrow, Brandy. We'll put it in there. So now my grain has a little bit of that epoxy additive in it, which isn't going to hurt anything. I made an apple mold in phases. I put the extra mold, the extra epoxy mixed with glitter. I sprayed alcohol every time I added epoxy. And when it was complete, the straw mold didn't look shiny. What could be the reason? What could be the reason? So most of the time, when we're doing the molds, they don't come out with a very polished look. If that's what you mean. Not the way your cup would dry like glass. The molds don't seem to work in the same fashion. I don't think there's a, I don't think there's a way to polish them to make them shiny as a cup. Because, I mean, no matter how you do it, this one was done with several phases of extra epoxy. And even then, it's not super shiny. I don't know if there's a way to polish it to make it shiny. That's definitely something, like this one was made with the, those glass shards right there. And it looks real good up close, but it still's not, it's not shiny like a cup, no. This bubble's getting on my nerves. Okay, finally it's gone. I'm seeing a couple of more. Yeah, there are some. Yes, you can take some epoxy that's in your hand and rub some epoxy. Oh, okay. Are you sure, Jason? So if I took, let's pull this out for a second. So if I took some of this and just rubbed it on, we'll test that right now. How's that? It'll make this shiny. Well, now we're going to find out. We're rubbing it on. You know I like to do the rubbing. Okay, guys. So we're going to try this and test this theory. So I just smeared some epoxy all over it. Not on the bottom because I don't want to stick this to anything. Yeah, I just did, Hallie. You know what's weird though? When I do my hearts are shiny. My straw toppers, they don't come out shiny. Like that. So now we're going to try this and see if this theory works, guys. To make them shiny. I'm so shiny. That's Moana. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so now we put some on the seashell and the rose, and we'll see if this makes it shinier. Oh, well, that's true. Okay, so I spread it on the seashell. I spread it on that rose. Now we're just smearing it everywhere, guys. Like, my candy molds have no shine to them, so I do that and they look great. Oh, well, guys, here's a little tip for your straw toppers. We're going to smear some extra epoxy on these to make them shiny. And we're going to test out the theory. There's that one. I think I have one more we can try. Okay. And I know this had glitter mix in it. I don't care. It's not going to, it was not enough glitter to affect it that much. So now we're smearing epoxy on these, and then I will let you know if their little tidbit worked. I did have micro bubbles, Haley. Yeah, I did. But I let it set for a little bit. I think it was Brandy who said let it set. And it worked better that way. Okay. Because I have several straws. Straw toppers that I just weren't happy with because they weren't shiny. So now we're trying out that method. Epoxy gets micro bubbles. Yeah. It did get some. So supposedly, you guys, this is going to make our straw toppers shiny and more sparkly. So there's that on the mermaid tail. And the pineapple. Talk about using every last bit. I don't get micro bubbles with Old Fro Rizzle UV. Their new stuff is horrible. I've been able to get most of the bubbles out with Ailey. Why have you lost your mind, Mandy? You lost your mind. I'm sitting here rubbing straw toppers. For goodness sake. Now you CC DIY and have a few, but not bad. Let's see if this makes these better, guys. I'm trying to figure out where I can set it. Torches are game changers. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get a torch. But I'm terrified I'm going to set something on fire. I don't think my husband would want me torching something. Or I'd burn myself. I'm lucky I don't burn myself with a heat gun. Okay, guys. So I have smeared. They're barking at their dad. I've smeared epoxy all over the straw toppers to see if it makes them shiny. So we're going to find out tomorrow. I will let you guys know if this little tidbit works. Okay? My husband told me I wasn't allowed because he doesn't want me to catch the house on fire. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, I would catch a cup on fire or something and nothing could come back from it. Like, I don't think there's insurance for that. Okay, so there's 2 seashells, 2 roses, a mermaid tail, a pineapple, and then I think I did this one too, right? Yeah, and I did this beach rose. This is one great way to clean off your hands. You won't set nothing on fire. Wendy, you have no idea. I'm very accident prone. Hubby was afraid I would catch the house on fire. Yeah, Stacy, I probably would. And y'all go, no, you wouldn't. You have seen me live. You know I so would. Okay. This is the tidbit from Bonnie and Jason. To smear leftover epoxy on these to make them shiny. So I have a red, white, and blue seashell that I did. And I have some other ones over here that weren't super, like, sparkly. So we put extra epoxy on them. And I'm going to let them dry. And we'll test that theory that if you smear epoxy on these straw toppers, that it's going to make it'll bring the shine back. to your mold. So, I mean, even let's say this straw topper mold here, if I smeared epoxy on the outside of this thing, in theory, it should make it shiny. Okay. So that's all for tonight, folks. Well, I'll let you know about the straw toppers. And you were outside? Stacy has caught a cup on fire, guys. Why are my hands sticky? No, not tonight, Joanne. I do need to spray paint that Houston Astros cup. But it's just going to be spray paint. It's no special glitter or anything on it. It's a man's cup, so they don't take long. I'm going to wipe off my hands. Helen, think about when you sand the cups. The dull look that you do. Boom, it's back. That's true, Jason. Oh, the fixed cup. Yeah, Joanne. Okay, guys. So, let's say someone comes to you that ordered a cup and it cracked. They dropped it. It happens. I had a customer who did that. She messaged me and said, okay, oh my God, I dropped the cup. It cracked. Can you fix it? In theory, yes, you can fix a cracked cup without having to strip it. All depending on what was broken, how it cracked, etc. Have them send you the cup back so you can investigate it. She sent me a picture. I still wasn't quite sure. Now, I wasn't worried about the seal because, like I said, this is a sippy cup. It does not have a seal around the lip of the cup. Linear line look. The same look as the tacket. Now it did work. Oh, yeah, huh, Stacy? So, what I did is I showed you guys the crack the other day when I got the cup back. No more crack. So the crack originally was right here. Okay? So what I did, and I'm going to tell you so you guys can do this too. What I did to fix this cup, I sanded the area completely down because even though I sanded this cup and prepped it properly, the paint had peeled. Okay? So what I did was I sanded the entire crack down. Okay? Yeah. I sanded the entire crack down. Then I hand painted the lines back on. Okay? I hand painted the line back with the spray paint, a paintbrush, and I had taped this. And I mean, this happens, guys, and this is how you can fix your own cups. So I sanded the area and I hand painted the paint back, and then I epoxied over the entire cup. Okay? There were some parts where the cup had got too hot in shipping, and there were some indentations for bubble wrap. So all I did was sand those couple of spots. I taped up the plastic, and I epoxied the entire thing. Does that make sense to everyone? I epoxied the crack and filled it in. It needs one more layer of filler. So when I put epoxy all over it, I only did one. I did it thin, really thinly over the whole cup. And I only made this section thick where the crack was. You can still kind of see right here where the epoxy difference is. So I'm going to resand this little spots. Okay? And I'm going to fill it in again. It'll be thicker right here. This will get taped up. And my sandpaper accidentally scratched the plastic, so I got to buff it out. Because I taped it, and then it came off when I was wet sanding, and I went... So, anyway, I'm going to tape it again. I'm going to sand these little level differences right here, fill it in again. Okay? And that's all you have to do to fix these kinds of boo-boos. Now, I would say if it was a normal cup and it split up the rim, it split up the side, I would fix that. But if it's broken the seal completely, you're going to have to strip it. Because you don't want water coming in on it. I bubble wrap mine when I mail them, Wendy. Okay, I do bubble wrap them. But I let my cups sit so long that most of the time I haven't had an issue. That was the very first time, and they weren't too bad. So I fixed them. And they might have been there before I sent the cup, but I'm not sure. But I fixed them, and now they're fine. I don't even know if she's still here, Jason. She probably fell asleep. But that's how I fix this. So tonight, I will retape this red area. I'm going to sand where the cracks are. Okay. And this will get re-epoxied thicker right here to make it level. And really thin one more time all over the cup. I need some more ideas for men cups. I posted my half and half cup with glitter on one side and a dirty pour on the other. Now I have several orders from men. Well, Gentera, I'm going to do, what? Oh. I'm going to do a Houston Astros cup for a guy. It's going to be a flat spray paint base, dark blue with, the decals. Oh, you're welcome. Right? But shouldn't you put tissue paper, then bubble? Yeah, you could do tissue paper, then bubble wrap, Wendy. That's fine, too. That's totally fine, too. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a night. We will reconvene probably tomorrow. It had heated up a little bit of the cup in the bubble wrap. The epoxy got soft in the heat of being shipped, so the bubble wrap indented in a couple of spots. Yeah, and Stacy, that's what I'm going to start doing. I got some now, just to prevent it, just in case. Typically, I ship, but the thing was, it was shipped in the bubble wrap that it came in the hog box. I put the bubble wrap coating back over the cup and put it in the hog box and shipped it like that. So this time I just won't put the bubble wrap back over it when I ship it. I'll just stick it in the box as is and not rewrap it the way it was when I got it. Okay? So we're going to call it a night. I will let you know how the straw topper mold pops out in the morning. And we will prep a wine tumbler, to play a little more with the epoxy to see how it looks on a cup, stays clear, all that kind of good stuff. I will also let you know with the straw topper molds, since we buffed them with some epoxy on our hands, to see if it brings some shine back to our molds. So I think that's going to be interesting. I've got to work on the decals for Dr. Seuss, the Alice in Wonderland cup, and all 4 beach cups to get them done. The Princess Cup will get, this is going to get a good coat of epoxy tonight and spin all night. I'm not doing any more with the black because I'm going to put holographic vinyl instead of the black glitter. It's going to be holographic vinyl between these 2 pieces. So that's that. I'm going to fix the Harry Potter cup, and we have like I said, we'll do the Houston Astros cup. We'll do the wine tumbler. We're going to do a rhinestone cup quite soon. I'm ordering the stuff to start my son's Fortnite cup. So we're going to do that as well. If you guys need any help between now and then, let me know. Yes, I did some mica over the watermelon one I made yesterday. I just have to give the mica option or spray paint. I don't know if I want to do a half dirty pour. My tumbler was a happy accident. Your tumbler came out amazing though, hun. It really did. We're also going to do a hydro dip. I got some great spray paints. Maybe I'll set that up this weekend. We'll do it. We'll go live and we'll do a hydro dip together. I'll have my husband help me with the bucket and stuff since he'll be home. Okay? So I hope everyone had a fabulous time. I know it's late. We will reconvene tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll let you know. Usually when my husband's off, I spend time with my husband and my kids. So I will let you guys know. So everyone stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy out there, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.